Okay, now here is the verb. Brother, I'm just giving you an idea. Huh? Here is the verb. What is it? Sa'ala. Huh? What is the meaning of sa'ala? He asked. Are you with me? He asked. He asked. Whom did he ask? He has to ask somebody. Are you with me? So I say, I asked. How will I say I asked? Sa'altu. What will I say? Sa'altu. Fine. Is this correct? This is your verb, sa'al. And then comes your fa'il. Sa'altu. I asked. But you asked whom? Okay? Okay, now let us put the pronouns. Let's put the pronouns. Just put the pronouns. Sa'altuhu. What is the meaning of sa'altuhu? I asked him. Are you with me? I asked him. Okay? And then make it sa'altuhuma. I asked two of them. Sa'altuhum. I asked them. Are you with me? I asked her. Sa'altuha. And two of them. Sa'altuhuma. I asked all the ladies. Sa'altuhunna. I asked you. Sa'altuka. I asked two of you. Sir, I asked all of you. I asked you. Sa'altuki. Are you with me? Sa'altuki. And then two of you. Sa'altukuma. And then if I say, I asked all the ladies in front of me, Sa'altukunna. I asked myself. Sir. Now here there is a little trick. There is a little trick. But I will tell you and repeat it later on. Okay, brothers and sisters? Sa'altuhu, then hum, ka, all these things, ha will come. Okay? Now we are doing verbs. Are you with me? I'm giving you a hint. And I'll repeat it. If you don't get it now, don't worry. Okay, brother. Here is the verb. What is the verb? Sa'al tu. If I put ya mutakallim here, what will happen now? Sa'alti. Brother? I ruined the verb. What did I do? Because sa'alti is a, tu is I, ti is anti. Are you with me? Ti is, aren't you sa'alti? Remember? Let us conjugate sa'ala. Sa'ala, sa'ala, sa'alu, sa'alat, sa'alata, sa'alna. Sa'alta, sa'altuma, sa'altum, sa'alti, sa'altuma, sa'altunna, sa'altu, sa'alna. So if I put ya mutakallim, then it will immediately make it into sa'alti. No, I ruined the verb. The verb got ruined, brother. No, I got to protect that verb. Whenever ya mutakallim will come, I know her habit. She has a habit. आदत से मजबूर है ये. आप समझे? आप आदत से मजबूर है. We have to safeguard the verb. We got to protect it. So what do I do? Look at it very carefully, brother. I say, Sa'al tu, and then I put something very peculiar and important. Noon. What I put? Na. Noon, I put noon. And then I say, Okay, I'll put ya mutakallim now. So what will be? It will become sa'altuni. Are you with me? So by putting that noon, I'm telling ya mutakallim, you can give as much kasras as you want to the noon, but don't touch the verb. I'm protecting the verb. So what is this noon doing? Protecting the verb from getting kasra, because it will ruin the verb. Are you with me? So what shall we call this noon? Protector. Yes. What do you call this noon? Protector. What do we call in a proper way? Noon of protection. And what do you say in Arabic? Noonul vikayati. Noonul vikaya. What do you call it? Noonu vikaya. Okay, I will write down. What did I write down, brother? Can you see? What do you see on the board? Mudaf, mudaf ilayhi. Noon of protection. What did I write? It is protector. What did I write, Brother Hassan? Noonul vikaya. Noon of protection. Now, this is what is very important. Are you with me? When will you use noon of protection? It will be used most of the time with ya mutakallam, or maybe always for ya mutakallam. Because ya mutakallam will give kasra. So you will have to use noon to safeguard the verb from getting ruined. Because sa'altu is what I want to say. I asked. And then you will have to say, I asked myself. Okay. But what about us? No problem. Saltuna. Saltuna. We asked ourselves. Are you with me? Only in ya mutakallim, nunu vikaya has to be used to protect the verb from getting ruined. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. In most of the verbs, brother, the pronoun will be either, who or ha. Who or ha. Okay? But remember, as I said to you, that when the pronoun joins a noun, you get mudaf mudafili. When the pronoun joins preposition, you get char majrur. When a pronoun joins zarf, you get zarf and mudafile. When the pronoun joins a verb, then you get mafulun bihi. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Because all the files in the Madi, how many files are there? We should have 12 of them joined to the verb. Which are the 12? Can you figure out, brothers and sisters? We have huwa, it can be mustatir or mawjood. Then huma, where is the file? Alif. Zahaba, remember? Then zahabu, where is the file? Wow. Then zahabat, mustatir or mawjood. Then two of the ladies, again huma, alif. Zahabata. What it will be? Zahabata, alif. Sahi. And then zahabna. Where is the file? Noon. And then ta, tuma, tum, ti, tuma, tunna, tu, na. 12. Count it again. Zahaba, alif. Zahabu, waw. Zahabata, alif. Zahabna, noon. And then ta, tuma, tum, ti, tuma, tunna, tu, na. What are these? Files. And they are all marfu. Marfu. Remember, files are all marfu. So this is a damir, but it is marfu. You know, I'm telling you this in the early stages of our studies, so that inshallah you'll remember this. And if you forget, don't worry, because we will be discussing this again later on, inshallah. Is it clear, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. So, how do I find out whether the verb is transitive or intransitive? How do I find out? I ask a question. The question is, you ask a question to the verb. What question will you ask? What? Or whom? If you get a proper answer for these things, brothers and sisters, then it means it needs maf'ulun bihi. Muhammad ate. Now you ask a question. Ate what? Then you will get an answer. Okay? Now that answer will be your maf'ulun bihi. That he ate a piece of bread or cheese or a banana or apple, whatever. Okay? Fine. Now if you say Muhammad sat, now you ask a question. Sat what? No. It's not right. There's no answer for that. So it means that sitting or Muhammad sat does not need maf'ulun bihi. It does not need maf'ulun bihi. Because it's complete itself. In book 1, we did zahaba, kharaja, jalasa, and raja'a. These were all intransitive verbs. They were lazim. And that is the beauty of Dr. Abdurrahim's vision, and it is farsightedness, that he will bring everything step by step. So in book 1, we were not concerned about transitive verbs. Now, starting from lesson 5, we are doing transitive verbs, and now the floodgates of verbs are open, and they'll come in deluge. They will come in large numbers, Left and right, up and down, you will see verbs now. Okay? And then the verbs will be transitive and intransitive. So when it is transitive, you will see the maf'ulun bihi. And it's very easy and very interesting, brothers and sisters. Now the next thing is that if I say here, Qara'a Muhammadun, see, fa'il is always marfu. Qara'a Muhammadun. What did he read? The question is, what did he read? Qara'a Muhammadun al-Qur'an. Now, see, it is maf'ulun bihi mansubun. Why mansubun, brothers and sisters? Because now it has got fatah. I say, Sharibat Aminatu al-ma'a. Sharibat. Where is the verb? Shariba. Then ta'u tanisi. And where is the file? Aminatu. Okay. Sharibat Aminatu. Amina drank. Drank what? Then we get the answer, al-ma'a. So then al-ma'a is your maf'ulun bihi. And do you see that it is mansub? Maf'ulun bihi will always be mansub. Okay. Now, if I just write it down here, ذهب حامد. Okay. ذهب حامد. Hamid went. Ask a question. Went what? It does not fit. There is no need for maf'ulun bihi. ذهب حامد, he went. Khalas. There is no need for maf'ulun bihi. So it means this is fi'l lazim. In English, intransitive. And shariba is transitive. Qara'a is transitive. Do you understand? Transitive. Okay. Now, here, Qur'ana and al-ma'a is maf'ulun bihi. Sahi? It is maf'ulun bihi. Now, if I say to you, Fataha Hamidun, okay, al-baba. Fataha Hamidun al-baba. Fataha, he opened. Hamid opened. Ask a question. Opened what? The door. So this is your maf'ulun bihi. Sahi? If I tell you, Man fataha al-baba. Man fataha al-baba. Who opened the door? Are you with me? Who opened the door? Now, Hamid answers, Ana fatahtu. Who? See, now instead of, he can say, Ana fatahtul baba, but instead, the more suitable answer will be, Ana fatah. See, now fatah is your verb, tu is your fa'il, and then who is your, what is who, brothers and sisters? Maf'ulun bihi. Got the idea? So, fatah to who? Brothers and sisters, break it down now. Break it down. How many words are there? 3 words, brother. Fatah. Fi'l. 5. And then maf'ulun bihi. So in other words, the damir can come as a maf'ulun bihi, and when the damir will come, it will always be attached, because this damir is damirun muttasilun, attached pronoun. It cannot come separate. We are going to learn about separate pronouns when they are mansub in book 3, inshallah. We are going to learn in book 3, inshallah. We are going to repeat briefly for the benefit of Sister Manas. They come long way, long drive. May Allah bless you for your sacrifices. May Allah reward you 1,000-fold for all of you, brother. All of you in this weather to come shows that you are a real parwana. आप लोग सब परवाने हैं. इल्म की शमा जल रही है, परवाने घर पे नहीं बैठ सकते. The parwanas cannot sit home. They have to come where the ilm is, the light of ilm is illuminated. Okay, brothers and sisters, so briefly again, now we are learning that there are 2 kinds of verb. One is muta'addi, which is transitive verb, and one is lazim, which is intransitive verb. Muta'addi verb or transitive verb will need maf'ulun bihi, otherwise the sense is not there. Otherwise the sense is not there. I read. You are wondering, what did I read? Did I read newspaper? Did I read book? Did I read magazine? Did I read Quran? What did I read? So unless I add one more thing, you are not getting the complete sense out of the sentence. So then I said, I read the Quran. Huh? So how will you say, Qara'atu al-Qur'ana? Sahi? That is your muta'addi, transitive verb. Okay, brothers and sisters? So these are some of the examples that I gave you. Now I write down one verb, brother, and then we are going to conjugate them. Huh? We are going to conjugate them, inshallah. Sa'ala al-mudarrisu. What is it? Sa'ala al-mudarrisu. Sa'ala al-mudarrisu. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now, Mudarris asked. Are you with me? Mudarris asked. Can you ask this, our question? Can you ask this verb a question? What will you say? Asked what? Because in order to find out whether the verb is transitive or not, you have to say these things. Huh? What do you have to say? You have to ask. What or whom? Okay? So here you say, Mudarris asked. Asked whom? Or asked what? Okay? So then definitely Mudarris is going to ask some individual. Okay? He's not going to ask a chair or a table, but he's going to ask some individual. So then Mudarris, Sa'al al-Mudarrisu, and if I say it was the Hamid who was asked, so what will you say? Sa'al al-Mudarrisu Hamidan. Are you with me? I will write down. Here, Hamidan. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Hamidan. Now instead of Hamidan, which is maf'ulun bihi, I say in English, the teacher asked him. What did I say? The teacher asked him. So how will I say now? Sa'ala hu masha'ala, masha'ala. See? Sa'ala hu al-mudarrisu. Are you with me? Sa'ala hu al-mudarrisu. Right. So then I write down here, Sa'ala hu al-mudarrisu, and I take this off. Sa'alahu al-mudarrisu. Brothers and sisters, where is the verb? Sa'ala. What is this who doing here? Maf'ulun bihi mansubun. You cannot separate it. Huh? You cannot say Sa'ala al-mudarrisu whom. No. This is a attached pronoun. Are you with me? I cannot say like this separately. It cannot come separate. It has to be attached. Okay? And these are damirun muttasilun. Remember we did in the beginning damirun munfasilun, which is huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna. And then what is the form of the same damir? But instead of marfu, mansub or majroor. What did I say? Mansub or majroor. What is the form? Hum, huma, hum, ha, huma, hunna, ka, kuma, kum, he, kuma, kunna, ya mutakallim, and na. What are these, brothers and sisters? You must remember, these are damirun muttasilun. They are attached pronoun. When the pronoun is attached to the noun, we get mudaf ilayhi. When the pronoun is attached to the preposition, we get jarun wa majrurun. When the pronoun is attached to the zarf, we get zarf and mudaf ilayhi. This is how will you say zarf and mudaf ilayhi. Now if the pronoun is attached to the verb, what do you get? You have mafulun bihi, mansub. Okay? When you say kitabuhu, then who is mudaf ilayhi majroor. When you say minhu, minhu is ism majroor because of min. When you say indahu, inda is a zarf and who is mudaf ilayhi majroor. But when you have this who attached to the verb, then you get mafulun bihi mansub. And similarly, if you say inna, and then you attach the pronoun, so what is that pronoun? Ismu inna mansub. See, now we know that this same who can be majroor or it can be mansub. If it is inna and akhwatu inna, then it will become ismu inna mansub. If it is attached to the verb, it becomes mansub. So, brothers and sisters, sa'alahu al-mudarrisu. Okay. Now, I want to attach all the 14 pronouns with this verb. If you say sa'alahu al-mudarrisu, what is the meaning, translation? The teacher asked him. Now we start our 14 pronouns. Sa'alahuma al-mudarrisu. What's the translation? The teacher asked two of them. I say sa'alahum al-mudarrisu. The teacher asked them. So what is whom? Mafulun bihi. Say. And then sa'alaha al-mudarrisu. The teacher asked her. I say sa'alahuma al-mudarrisu. Now this is for feminine. So teacher asked two, okay. See here, I will write down here, brother. Sa'alahu, sa'alahum, okay. Sa'alaha, are you with me? Sa'alaha, okay. And sa'alahunna. But as I said, we can do 14 pronouns. Okay? Let us do the 14 pronouns, one by sa'alahu, sa'alahuma, sa'alahum, sa'alaha, sa'alahuma, sa'alahunna. Teacher asked you, sa'alaka al-mudarrisu. And then two of you, sa'alakuma al-mudarrisu. Teacher asked all of you, sa'alakum al-mudarrisu. Teacher asked a sister who was in front of him, sa'alaki al-mudarrisu. Sa'alakuma al-mudarrisu. Sa'alakunna al-mudarrisu. Now comes, teacher asked me. See, here is the verb, brother and sister. What is the verb? You should understand this very well. Sa'ala, this is your verb, and this is your mafulun bihi, and I will put here mudarris also. Mudarrisu, this is your fa'il. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Okay. So, sa'ala, okay, sa'alahu, sa'alahuma, sa'alaha, sa'alaka, sa'alakum, sa'alaki was fine. When it came to sa'ala and ya mutakallim, and you know what is the habit of ya mutakallim? It will give kasra. So if I say like this, sa'ala, and it will become sa'ali. Now, brother, there is no such a verb. This is your maf'ulun bihi. How can this be a verb? No way. Okay? No, we got to protect this verb from being destroyed. Now this verb is destroyed. It's ruined. So then, this is what we bring, brother. We say sa'ala, and then I bring noon, brother. And then I tell ya mutakallim, okay, now you can come and join. Ya mutakallim says, but I always give kasra. I say, ya mutakallim, don't worry. Don't give one kasra, give 10 kasras. But give kasra to the noon, so that the verb stays intact. So what happens now? Sa'alani. Whenever ya mutakallim will come, we will bring noon. What is this noon called? Noonul wikaya. Noon of protection. Noonul wikaya. Noon of protection. Noonul wikayati. Noon of protection. Of protection. See, Noonul wikayati, what kind of a murakkab is this? Noonul wikayati, mudaf mudafili. So you can give OF in between. Noon of protection. You got the idea, brothers and sisters? Now, brothers and sisters, sa'alani al-mudarrisu. So mudarrisu is file, and then this is your maf'ulun bihi. Okay? And then noon is noonu wikaya. Now I tell you, brothers and sisters, that here we have sa'alahu. If I put al-mudarrisu, then mudarrisu becomes the file. But I don't put mudarris. I just write down sa'alahu. How will you translate? He asked him. Are you with me? He asked him. Because he is damir mustatir as a file. He asked them. He asked her. He asked you. And if I say sa'alani only, then he asked me. Are you with me? And then sa'alana, you do not need noon of protection. Only in ya mutakallim you need a noon of protection to protect the verb from getting ruined. Are you with me, brothers and sisters?